Okay, this is indeed my favorite superpowers action figure out of them all. Hawkman. Man, they really nailed this Hawkman ahead of his time. This figure was absolutely brilliant. The wings, the mold on it, it's perfect. Like it's a perfect Hawkman. Now that mace is not the original mace that came with it. I used a substitute with another Hawkman that I have, and it worked well. So it fits his hand, so I got it to work. I don't know where my other mace went. You know, eventually over time you lose things. But anyways, as you're a kid, but this Hawkman's great. I maintained it as much as I could. There's the emblem there of the Hawkman Carter Hall. Oh, it's just so cool. I love Hawkman. He's one of my favorite superheroes. If you've been watching our channel since day number one, you know I have a thing for Hawkman. He's immortalized. He can die and then he comes back to life. I mean, how cool is that? And there he is posing. Again, guys, try to get yourselves an action figure stand, and you can do some cool stuff. Even with retro toys, if you get creative, you can put them in stands, and there is Hawkman in flight pose coming right at you. Again, this figure was ahead of its time in 1984. I remember when I first saw it in the Consumers magazine. If you're in Toronto, you know which one I'm talking about. I was like, wow, you can never get anything at Consumers. And then I found it at Woco, believe it or not, and I snagged it. I'm like, oh my goodness, there was only one there. This Hawkman was actually pretty hard to get back in the 80s. Anyway, this figure is immaculate. The wings, the mold, the color, just everything works well with this figure with superpowers from 1984. I'm hoping McFarlane Toys actually releases a Hawkman figure, which he probably will as part of the retro line. I'd be interested to see a modern day Hawkman. All right, take care, everyone.